Kristen, what is ditch or date?
All right, ditch or date is when you hit us up. You can go to thebertshow.com and submit an email at any point in time, and you break down the situation, and you're at a point where you're at a fork in a road, and you're like, do I continue to date this person, or do I ditch them because they're doing something or something has happened and you don't know if you should continue with the relationship?
So in this case, he's like sharing every detail of their personal life with his mom. And she's wondering, hey, Bert Show, should I ditch him or not? This is the email. Hello, Bert Show. Hello, Bert Show. I need some unbiased third-party advice. I'd like to remain anonymous if possible. My boyfriend, let's call him Brad, and I have only been dating since mid-January of this year. We met on an online dating app, and at first, we hit it off well. First night, we started chatting. We talked on the phone for like 8 hours. Then New Year's Eve, we talked for 11 hours. 11 hours.
Wow.
What?
That's when the phone starts to get hot and it burns your ear off.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because I'm asleep.
It woke you up.
Yeah, exactly.
House is on fire.
Oh.
I don't think I've logged 11 hours literally talking to somebody on the phone in an entire year.
No, that's awful. And then
Definitely
they
not.
say whatever you're doing on New Year's Eve is what you'll be doing all year. What a commitment to talking on the phone. Ew.
So they had an instant connection. We're so connected. I met his parents on President's Day for dinner. They seem like great people.
People love holidays.
They really do. It's all going great up until now. I feel completely suffocated and turned off by some of the things he's been saying and doing. He's already talking about marriage and kids. Well, yeah, what else do you have to talk about? You're on the phone 11 hours a day.
That's all that's left.
Right. He says that he's already 28 and not getting any younger. 26, totally independent, live on my own with a set career. He still lives with his parents and is still figuring his career out. Well, a few weeks ago, I came home and he was waiting outside my apartment with a brand new kitchen table and chairs. I asked, what was this for? And he said, his mom purchased it for me. His mom purchased it for her. I'm guessing it was around $400. I was instantly very upset, frankly, kind of embarrassed. He told me his mom said this was a welcome to the family gift. I just moved into my new apartment last December before Christmas. I was using old bar stools next to my kitchen counter. My apartment is smaller, and I didn't feel the need to blow money on new furniture. He told me that he told his mom I was paying almost $1,700 in rent, and that she couldn't stand us not eating at a kitchen table together.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
What?
geez.
She stated, you guys will have this for years. One day, your kids will sit here.
I'm sorry. In those
Wow.
apartments that have the lip that goes around the kitchen and you put up bar stools, that's a kitchen table. Shut up. Not everybody's rich and gets to have the Addams family,
100%.
like Thanksgiving table.
And even when you have the table and you have that little counter thing,
Still eat at the counter.
still eat at the
Yeah.
counter, right?
Yep, that's what I do.
So she continues in the email, woo, talk about pressure. The thing is, I'm more upset that he told his mother my financial situation and how much I was making. I feel like if I continue in this relationship, nothing will be private, and he'll tell his family everything. What makes me even more upset is he just expects me to move back to Denver to live with him when I specifically moved an hour and a half away to get out of the city. I've expressed all these emotions to him, and he doesn't seem to get it. He stated he's just excited about finally meeting someone special. So my question for you guys is the fact his mother bought me a kitchen table a red flag? I've only met his parents once. This is a lot of pressure, she writes.
It is.
We've only been dating for a couple of months now. Maybe this is normal and how families are supposed to function? Please help, she writes. If I do decide to end things, I'm not sure how to do it without feeling guilty. I've clearly expressed to him that this is moving way too fast, and he doesn't seem to get it. So thank you. 1-855-BIRCH.
Blech.
I don't think it's break-upable.
I feel,
Borderline.
well, yeah. So the problem here is the very last sentence. I have clearly expressed to him that this is moving too fast and he doesn't get it. So she's had conversations and the table obviously made her uncomfortable. And there is no normal, so I wouldn't use that. But to having met the parents once and then to go out of their way to buy you a dining room table and chairs, that is a very significant gift. And when somebody gets you something extravagant and expensive and you don't know them, it makes you uncomfortable. Like that's to be expected. So I would give it, if you really love this person, I would give it one more conversation. And this is where you set your boundaries. I wouldn't accept the gift. I would be like, this is too much. I prefer to eat at the around the kitchen bar. So I would like to politely not accept this gift, even though there is no way to politely, and then tell him, you need to stop talking to your mom about my finances, and we need to start taking this at a slower pace. And then if he doesn't respect that, that's when you ditch.
I think, we're living in this Tinder dating mentality now where it's so easy. There's somebody else right around the corner, man, that I feel like sometimes I give advice thinking, you know what? It's so easy to find somebody. It's not. It's really, really hard.
That's not a woman's mentality. Mm-mm. It is hard. Like that, people have been moving out of this city because it's so hard dating.
Well, I guess you could say that about any city, but it always seems like we are less willing to work through any kind of problems whatsoever because you can jump back on Tinder, and now there's so many different ways to meet people or whatever. That she seems to have a really good guy here. He cares. He's obviously family oriented. I just think a couple of, like you said, boundary conversations. Mm-hmm. And let it play out, but it seems too early to me right now.
I wish I could hear the conversation of where she actually sat him down and tried to tell him what was going on and how blunt and like to the point she was to where he's still not getting it. Because if she like let it all hang out and he still don't get it, I really don't think there's much she can do. But I would like make sure that I sat him down and I was very clear on that this can't keep happening, and I would set those boundaries. And if he still didn't get it, then this would be enough for me to leave.
And I certainly wouldn't give back the furniture either.
Yeah.
I think you said that initially. Like you would give. I wouldn't do that because now you're pissing mom off forever.
That's fair.
I'm guessing this woman doesn't speak bluntly ever. She has 11-hour phone conversations. So she probably never directly told him we're moving too fast. Maybe. She probably never outright said that. She probably for 10 hours was dancing around it and never actually said it. So I agree with Kristen. You need to put up more boundaries, but you should have already done that. You kind of got yourself into this situation. I'm not on the phone with anyone for more than 15 minutes because I don't want them to think I care about them that much. So you let this happen. 11 hours on a phone. Yeah, his rich parents are going to buy you stuff now. I'm sorry. Your life is so hard.
I appreciate your honesty.
The Bert Show.